on the topic of fonts,
On the topic
there's a
of
challenge
fonts.
here for you to give us 5 instances where Papyrus is a suitable font to use.
Okay.
I know you can do
Kookaburras.
5 instances where it's suitable to use.
I can think of one.
I can think of
only
2, and it's from the Ryan Gosling video thing.
Oh, right, yeah.
There
was
bars, off-brand teas.
If you were going back in time and making the Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
There was
Avatar
a
logo, apparently.
there was a
Thank you, man.
like a greeting card or stationery store that I saw in Sydney, I think it was.
I've seen that very one.
It was a gift store named Papyrus.
And that was appropriate?
So I mean, yeah, it's like free. That's a gimme right there. It's just like, okay, sure, your place is literally called Papyrus. All right, fine. Let me think. Yeah, some kind of. I mean, that's not really a joke. Yeah, like some sort of like herbal tea packaging. Probably that's good.
And like hookah bars or like
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm still thinking it's like those restaurants.
The Papyrus
That's what
store
I
no
was,
longer
that's what I
uses
was
that
thinking.
font.
A good restaurant, like a Thai restaurant or
Yeah, like
something,
a Thai
could
restaurant,
use
something like that.
it as their menu script.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
only
I
for
mean,
the titles.
I don't know if
not for the entire menu.
So I don't know if Undertale counts because the whole like,
Point was like it was a joke.
that's a joke about the font. So it's like it's tough.
I don't know, meta commentary on the use of a font through the use of a font feels like a fair
Yeah,
design
I guess,
decision
but I
to
feel
me,
like that's sort of cheating. It's
Oh,
like,
well,
hey, are we
fair.
allowed to use Papyrus if we're making a joke about Papyrus? So, well, yeah, obviously.
If he was the Avatar character in the game, that would be a nice meta joke.
Someone in the chat asked, if you win, we always use your handle. We don't use your real name.
Yeah.
4th grade project on Egypt.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
5th grade is right out there.
5th grade, no,
better.
If you're creating a font kerning game,
I just see it used on cafes and bakeries all the time, and
You
like
can almost practice cursive with it.
almost.
Adjudicate this.
Okay.
Like, judge this for me. A business card for a potter.
Potter.
Photo of a pot.
Johnny's just like, nope.
Do they make like traditional, like sort of like ancient inspired pottery, or they make like contemporary stuff?
Really basic looking pots. Like generic, very
That's a way.
generic.
The
Sure.
previous one there was the first one that Herculeanum came up with was actually like really good for a pottery shop.
Yeah.
Herculeanum,
That
yeah.
Papyrus is just such
Butterflies of Yarm. See, there's an example,
Yeah.
Roadhog, of how not to use it. Also, using it, it's okay. Even if, actually, can engineering grab that image? I don't know if they can. The one the Roadhog just used in chat. So here's I'm gonna judge this. You could be forgiven for using it for the title, basically. If
For
you
the
wanted to call it
butterflies?
right here,
Yeah.
if you wanted to use Papyrus for the word butterflies, sure. It is not a body font. You should absolutely not, because you can see how much bigger the capital letters are, should not be used for quality tea and coffee shop luxury handmade chocolates. That should be a different font.
So as a body font, you shouldn't use it for tattoo then either?
No, definitely not for a tattoo. I would in that instance, I'd be okay with using it for the word butterflies. I would use a different font for of Yarmouth, and then
more different font?
a different. No, you could still get away with doing a different weight or something else from the same font family as the of Yarmouth font for the other copy. Try to limit the number of fonts in one layout.
Yeah.
Really try. Oh wow, that Lamb of God, that really is Papyrus on their album cover, isn't it?
Sure is.
But you know what? They kind of own it, and they've done some changes to the M, and they put those lines on either side. It kind of works there, to be honest.
Honestly, it's like, I feel like older examples like that, like somebody mentioned Prince of Egypt earlier, it's like...
Typeface, yes.
I feel like at that time it wasn't as ridiculous to use Papyrus on things because we didn't have as much access to it.
It's a free font.
Yeah.
It's like it comes on every computer, or at least it certainly came on every Mac for a very long time.
It's a lazy choice.
That's why it bugs me. Is because it's like, oh, we need something that's like different and it's not Times New Roman. Oh, this looks cool. Print it.
Yeah.
You know, without looking for any other font.
It's like the people who say, well, you should definitely use Times New Roman for everything.
Yeah.
Or Arial. Well, no.
Or
it's-
Arial.
I recently bought. I posted this in our internal Slack actually, because we've played all those Nightmare games on stream, and we already have a copy of Atmosphere: The Harbingers, right? And then we need to get a hold of, I guess it's Atmosphere, the second one of that series. Then there was this 9-year lull, and then they produced Atmosphere: The Gatekeeper, which I found at a secondhand store in town for $5. It's on DVD.
What?
Bought it, got it home, and then was appalled to discover that it's Papyrus on the front of the box. Yeah. Wow, that's a heck of a font you
Engineering
found
Rep
there.
were really fun.
Wow.
Was that freefonts.com or
That is a
jafonts.com?
complicated font. What happens if you start with any letter other than B? Oh,
I think
it shows all
So,
the capitals.
yeah,
Capitals
so
are the
the-
handle.
Oh, that
Yeah, the
steakhouse
capitals
one
are
is
the hit.
awful. Oh, unknown germ. Ben, can you grab that one? I'm so sorry. Like, let's keep looking at Barbarian, but look at this. The font of Steakhouse, that's fine. The C is not the same font as and it doesn't even look like it's the same
It looks
font.
like the E from The Escapist.
It does. You've got to use it.
Earverse. It's
Those
actually
should
Earverse.
those should look like they are in the same font. That is not how you do that. Whoa.
I figure like what it's supposed to be. Like, is it supposed to look like somebody's signature or something?
It's
I don't know.
Steakhouse Arvers with a
Yeah.
squiggle.
Earverse.
Earvers.